What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This video here is going to be the start of my new series. What in the world was that? It was some Tokyo Drift type stuff. But anyways, this will be a new series of mine. It's gonna be kind of a role play. It's gonna be Grandpa's BTO farm. But in the way I have it set up is a lot of his equipment was leased, so the bank owned it and he never paid it off. And a lot of his fields, not all of them, a lot of his fields were leased as well, so those got taken away, because he's not doing it anymore. So basically we're left with a couple fields and some equipment to get us going. And this is our farm. And we are also in $500,000 of debt. So here's our farm, house, sheds, all of that. So this is the three fields that we have: field 35, 28, and 27. And he used to have all of these fields here. He had these two fields up here, but those all got taken away. I think he had a couple down here as well. But those all, he was just renting those. He didn't own those. So the three that we have, he owned. But now we'll do the equipment. And here we have our John Deere S770 with our 6-row Gierenhof corn head. Not 6-row. Our 9-meter working with, 12-row. There's not very many good John Deere corn heads in this game, base game, which kind of sucks. But we're working with what we got. Once we get some more John Deere corn heads out, we'll definitely upgrade. And then we have our HD 45X John Deere bean header, and then obviously my truck, Chevy 2500 HD with a flatbed. And then here we have our John Deere 4455. It's definitely our smaller tractor on the farm that he, is left over from when they took a lot of his equipment. And then we have the John Deere 8345R, probably by far one of my favorite tractors. Used this a lot in 22 once it came out. Love this tractor. And then the small John Deere 875 auger wagon, and then the Case IH 9390 Steiger. Love this tractor. Use these a lot in 22. And then in here we have our little sprayer. And like I said, not much equipment left after the bank took a lot of stuff. He's got his plow, his 2700 plow, and then his Landau disc here that we will probably most likely use a lot. And then the Kinsey 3200 planter. Again, use that a lot in Farm Sim 22. No trucks, so we'll definitely have to get trucks, which sucks because we'll probably have to lease them to start out with. And we could honestly probably buy one right now, or buy a trailer and rent the truck now, but we won't do that yet because I think we still have a little bit of time before his soybeans and sorghum are ready to be harvested. And I think we're just going to disc this under because I don't really want to do any red beets or sugar beets, potatoes. I don't really want to do any of that in this playthrough or in this RP series, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so we'll probably just end up disking that up. That's something we will probably do in this video. And then hopefully we can we'll probably just skip through another day, harvest that, and then that'll probably be the end of this video. But we will see what happens. We might do contracts. I'm sure there's some good, decent, harvesting contracts, especially with this map. And there's nothing right now. Wow. Within the next month or two, I'm sure there will be some good contracts. But anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to get our Steiger, and we're going to get the Landau hooked up to it, and we're going to go disc that field up. And, yeah, have some fun with it. And we also, I think I did mention that, but we do have a $500,000 loan that we will have to pay off. And that is the plan, obviously, to do before we get any new equipment or buy any more land, because I do want to get the what is it? The corn dryer I found on King's Mods. We will probably get that put in here. Don't know exactly where I'm gonna put it. Obviously, I don't have a whole lot of room, but that's probably where buying land will come into play. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan here. And then we have our big silo here that he got. And he got most of it paid off, but obviously we're still in a lot of debt. So we will get hooked up to that disc and get that field disked up. And yeah, and then we'll go from there. What is going on, guys? Just got that field finished. Disking it up. It's got this little spot over here that I need to get. Yeah, red beets is just something I don't really want to do. Just want to keep it more towards the grain. and like corn and soybeans are the two crops I really like doing. Might mix it up, do sorghum here and there, sunflowers, stuff like that. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. But I don't want to do any vegetables, at least till we start making a lot more money, where we can buy the nice big harvester for them. But other than that, it's just going to be mostly grain, like corn, soybeans, sorghum, sunflowers. We might do, barley every once in a while, or canola every once in a while. But at least till we get more fields, it's going to be mostly just corn and soybeans, plus that little field of sorghum. That was what my grandpa already planted. So we're just going to do that as of right now. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to go and clean this, because it's always good, and I don't have a power washer. Well, I might need to see if the dealership will send me out a power washer. Alright, so I had the co-op bring me out 2 power washers, one up there by the tool shed, and then one here by the tractor shed. Get this sprayed off here. So it did get pretty dirty. And then once I get this sprayed off, I am probably going to get a lime spreader leased at some point to spread lime on that field, because I can almost guarantee it needs lime, and if it doesn't, I'm going to spread some anyways. It doesn't hurt. It will help our yield next season when I go to harvest it. Alright, everything's all cleaned off here. I'll put that back. I'll get in here. Back this up. Make sure I don't hit my truck. Back this up here. I'll take this back to the shed. But as we grow Grandpa's old farm here, I'm definitely going to be getting more buildings, more land, more equipment. It's all on the list of things to do, but first we need to get the loan paid off. And that's in other words, I'm going to kind of break the role play here, because I need to go in and talk about my settings. So I'm actually going to have it on 5 times speed. I'm going to have it on normal difficulty. Seasonal growth on, of course. Snow on. I'm going to turn rocks off. Lime and weeds will stay on. And then dirt, I'm going to do fast. Turn that off. Fuel usage normal. Turn all those off. Yeah, so that's that. Then, cool, perfect. Save that real quick. Alright. Alright, everybody, welcome back. It's the next day here, and our sorghum is ready to harvest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the harvesters fired up. And I left the garage door open, so it's probably going to be a little cold for it, because I'm sure it was a little chilly overnight. But let's get this fired up. We'll let that warm up for a little bit, and what we'll do is we will get the truck and take the header over towards the field. So it's over there ready to go. And then we will get started on harvesting our sorghum. It'll definitely be a fast harvest. It's not the biggest field ever. I only have the one big field left from Grandpa. But other than that, we are going to probably park this right here, actually. Turn that off, then we'll run up and get the harvester and get going on the harvest. I probably won't need the auger wagon, but I will need to get a truck. Shoot, and a trailer. So there, now we have a truck and trailer, and we're pretty much broke, but it is what it is. The sorghum, we're just gonna sell right away. because we don't really need it for anything. And this be strictly for profit. Obviously soybeans and corn are strictly for profit, but this will just be a big time operator farm, just grain for the most part. And yeah, and we'll go from there. But we're gonna go get hooked up to our header, get the combine unfolded once we get over there, get this small little field of sorghum harvested, and get our truck over here to unload. So I can almost guarantee that it'll all fit in the one hopper on this combine. It's a very small field, so and we don't want straw. Dang it, why? Damn, gosh darn it. Well, we'll have to clean that up. Yeah, so we'll just get this field harvested. Like I said, as you can see, it's a really small field even down on the map. So it's not huge, not going to take us long. And we'll probably just bring you guys back in once we either get full, which I highly doubt, or when I go get my truck and trailer and bring it back over here. Alright, got this field all finished. Didn't fill up, but we got a lot more than I thought we were going to get. So now I need to go get my truck and the trailer. So I will go get that, and I will be right back in a jiffy. Alright, now we made it back to the farm. I'm going to get this harvester unloaded. I'm probably just take it down to the Jarrah elevator, which is just south of me here, by the ballpark. That's a weird place for a ballpark, but we will just we'll just roll with it. So we'll take the sorghum down there. I mean, it's not really worth a whole lot right now, but I don't really see a sense in storing it. Just sell it, give us some more money, and that way we don't have to store it and try and sell it later on. It's just easier to get rid of it now. But I'm going to take this down, get it sold, bring you in while I'm selling, and then by that point, once we sell it, I'll bring you guys back in on a time lapse while we're disking the sorghum field, get that disked up, and that will probably be it. So I'll bring you guys back in while I'm selling the sorghum. Alright guys, got $11,000 from that load. Like I said, not a whole lot, but it is what it is. It was what Grandpa planted. You know, it gave us a little bit of money. So, I mean, I guess we profited off of it. But at the same time, I guess we didn't, because we still have a loan that Grandpa had. But, yeah. Anyways, we're going to go get that field disked up. And, yeah, and that'll be that. Alright, we got that field all disked up. But I think that is going to do it for today. Next episode, we will be getting the soybeans harvested over there. And then we will be spreading lime on all of our fields, as long as disking the soybean field, so we can spread lime. First episode's kind of slow, just just getting started here on Grandpa's farm. But the next episode that I bring you guys in on, we'll be getting this harvested here, disked, and then we will be spreading lime on all of our fields. And yeah, and then hopefully we could, when we do sell the soybeans, we gotta fertilize the soybeans. I'll probably do that off camera. But anyways, when we do sell the soybeans, hopefully we'll get enough money from them to pay off a good chunk of the loan, and hopefully buy another small field like down here, 34, 36, 32, something like that, something close by, but not not too close. But that's kind of the plan for the next episode. But anyways, if you liked what you watched, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications for when I post my next video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.